All right. Think. Whoa. Sorry if I just broke anybody's ears. I think I'm really like 99% sure that I'm live on both platforms right now. But I absolutely cannot be sure. Jacob, if you're still here inside of Twitch chat, if you could do me a solid and tell me if I'm live inside of both chats, that would be sick. Like, literally go into my YouTube chat and say, like, hi, and then also go into the Twitch chat and say hi. I think the only problem is that I have to, like, reset this YouTube chat every time. Like, I think that the URL is different every time. I don't know for sure. I have no way of, I literally just have no way of knowing. Let's see. YouTube. What in the world? Remove. Go to channel. Test. Oh! My YouTube chat is working. My Twitch chat is... I don't know if it'll let me type in my... Oh, yep, here we go. My Twitch chat is working. Both of my chats are working. I'm live on YouTube Shorts and I'm live on Twitch. What a fantastic turn of events. Now the only thing I need to do is make sure that I think I want this off and then everything else on. Now, pause timer expired, discard. Do I still have my original save? I do. I'm wondering. There's this I don't ever want that to be open again. There's this like backtrack button in this OBS plugin I'm using. And I think that's like backtrack clip. So if I do that, and I go here and here, how long of a clip does that record? Oh yeah, that literally records 5 seconds. That's like almost useless. Okay, well, you know what? Either way, I'm live on 2 platforms, and that's kind of all I needed to happen right now. So I guess what I'm actually going to do is just going to do that. Okay. Sorry, this is just taking so long to actually, like, officially get this set up, to be honest. Now, why is the name of this live stream just literally live? That's not what I want. How do I change it? Oh, edit stream info. Okay. Now, we're live on 2 platforms. I have my chat on 2 platforms. So I think, if I'm not mistaken, we are good to go. Took me long enough to get it set up, but we did it. Just getting my camo spreadsheet opened up here. Okay. Now, realistically, we have a lot of guns left that we need to get gold on still. You know what? I should be recording. Here we go. Okay, so you know what? Honestly, we need to do pistols, unfortunately. And we're going to start a fresh directed mode game here. And that's going to do it. Nope, don't want to move that. I want to move this a little bit. Okay. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the channel. This is Mr. R, and today we are back on the camo grind. Now, we have finished pretty much all of the assault rifles and SMGs, LMGs, shotguns. So pretty much all we have left is pistols, melees, and shotguns. Or pistols, melees, rather, and sniper rifles. So we are jumping in today to start working on the pistols. We're pretty close on the GS-45, but right now I'm working on the 9mm pistol here. And it's gonna be a process. I think we're gonna open up just this room and just this second room here, and that's gonna be kind of our camo grinding process. Now, of course, no, you're good, you're good. Jacob, can you do me a favor? Can you go to YouTube and make sure I'm live on YouTube and just also type in the YouTube chat? You can continue watching on Twitch for full screen, but just for the purposes of my own sanity and knowing that I actually have both things happening. Okay, so this is going to take literally forever. I think we're going to do the round 11 strategy. Oh, look at that, Jacob. I see you chatting on both platforms. What a fantastic thing. What a lovely thing to know that it's working on both platforms. I really went and just like set this up. First of all, because I'm going to, for right now, just gonna multi-stream to both platforms. Because if I can do it, why not do it? And also, I'm waiting on my TikTok stream key. But as soon as I have access to TikTok Live, I'm going to be streaming on Twitch and TikTok at the same time. So, you know, figuring I would get it kind of just set up so that I could do both at the same time if I needed to. And if it's set up now, then we'll know it works at least. Oh yeah, for sure. And actually, the way I have it set up, I can even just add TikTok as a third. So I can have YouTube and Twitch and TikTok all going at the same time. Through a couple of nifty free plugins on OBS that did not exist before and recently came into existence. And now that they exist, I'm able to do multiple streams at the same time, which is just kind of like having more places where people can watch the stream simultaneously. Means theoretically I'll have more viewers, and as long as I can see the chats from all of the streams happening at the same time, you know, it doesn't hurt. But that is, I have to be able to see the stream in all of the different places, or see the chat. So once I start, like, if I were to, like, add in TikTok and be able to see the TikTok stream, or, like, I would need to be able to see the TikTok chat as well. So, there's a nifty plugin that I could use to see all of the chats at the same time, including TikTok, if I happened to have a Windows computer, which I do not. So for now, I'm stuck doing what I'm doing, but we didn't get, like, the God setup here. We didn't get a bug round on round 5, but that doesn't mean we're screwed, necessarily. We should be able to do the save and quit strategy, which will put us back in a place where we can get manglers every round for opal grinding, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. So I really need to pack-a-punch this. We're already on like a three tap for a kill, which is not nice. Insta-kill huge. Where is he? Okay, at least we've got everything opened up now. Now we gotta save up and actually buy this. So in terms of gold weapons, so far I have, let's see, well, I have 21 golds, but kind of almost 23, because we'll grab the goblin out of the box at some point and finish that off. That's like almost done, the goblin is. And then the AS Val, we have to go into Terminus and finish that, but that's literally almost done as well. So, literally, to finish off the guns that we need in order to start grinding, well, we can start grinding for Opal on plenty of guns still as we speak, but the next sort of big step is we really need to finish the pistols, the snipers, and the melees. So that's where we're at right now. That's obviously why I've got the pistol in hand. I think the pistols and the snipers are probably going to be the longest process of getting gold, which is why I've been immensely putting it off. But, you know, we'll get them gold. I'll probably honestly spend a lot of time off-stream grinding these too, just like, you know, while I'm doing homework or whatever. Just a lot of my homework in like grad school is just like reading. So I just put on like the text to speech and make like the AI read it for me, take notes and everything, and then I can kind of do this in the background, kind of multitasking. Because this is kind of brain dead work anyway. It's not like I have to like be super immensely focused while I'm doing this. Now, the one thing that I wish that I could see in my like OBS dashboard that I can't see right now is, ooh, wow, excuse me. Yeah, I know. The one thing that I can't see is I wish I could see like if I have viewers and or how many viewers I have. Because right now all I can see is just chat. And I think that I could probably get the stats up if I really tried. But again, I spent so long setting up what I already have going. I'm like, I don't want to spend another 20 minutes trying to get the stats going. So I won't be able to see like my viewer counts or any of that. But I do have alerts set up, so I'll be able to see like if somebody subscribes or follows or tips or whatever. And I should be able to see all of the chat, which I suppose is better than nothing. Well, I didn't get a single kill in that entire magazine. Alright, we might have to grab a different gun temporarily so that we can get some kills and rack up a little bit of pointage here. Because I don't know if I can deal with this as my point gathering weapon at the moment. We're going to grab another gun. So, guns that I can grind for opal on. Just thinking like guns that are in the box somewhere that I can or in the on the wall somewhere that I can grab. I can't do any of the assault rifles because I'm not quite done those yet. And the 3 SMGs that I need to do, I need to grab out of the box. So the only gun I can grab off the wall right now that I can actually grind for camos with actively is, I mean, I could grab like a sniper. But I'm going to want to be also grinding for opal as soon as manglers start spawning in. So I'm going to grab the DM10 because that is a gun that I actually still need to get opal on as well, which means that it will actually be useful to me for a somewhat extended period of time, rather than just for the next, like, couple of minutes while I'm getting points. Man, if I could actually, like, aim also, that would be nice. Usually the setup for this is, like, pretty quick, because I can just grab whatever gun I'm using and then just, like, rack up points for it immediately and be kind of set. But right now, I'm not super, like, in a position where I can do that. So I think the setup for this method is going to be, like, the longest thing that I have to deal with right now. I think I'm going to pack a punch the DM10 first, because, like, once the manglers start spawning in, this is the gun that I'm going to want to have pack a punched, because I can guarantee you with the state that it's in right now, I'm not going to be taking out manglers with the pistol. But this thing's already falling off too, man. I'm going down. I am 100% going down this game. Honestly, it's like this camo grind process right now. It feels painful to me to use this gun, because I feel like I'm, like, wasting energy, you know? Like, I already have gold on this gun. So it feels like there's no use for me to use this gun at all. I'll pick that up. I don't really need it, but it is not something I won't ever need, so... I forgot that I hate this gun. This gun is a single shot, but when you pack a punch it, it turns into like a 2-round burst, and it's terrible. I do not like it. It just doesn't feel good to use. Why? Why? Whoa. Okay, so I have enough money to pack-a-punch the pistol now. Hopefully that means that we can use this mostly for now. We're going to have to do a little save and quit shindig to try to force the Manglers to spawn every round, but we'll get there when we get there. Because we got the bug round on round 6, that means we're not going to get a vermin round on round 10, which means that round 11 is going to start as a vermin round, which means that we're not going to get guaranteed Mangler spawns every round. What we have to do is go another round after 11 and save and quit, and then that should theoretically okay, this is much better now with the pack-a-punch. And it's still not crazy, but once we get it maxed out, it will be absolutely fine. We're going to want some perks soon, too. Actually, you know what? While I'm standing here, I'm going to go ahead and grab Jug. Oh my god. What a lovely turn of events. It took way too long. We need to get napalm on that gun immediately. Now that actually does work out well because round 11 wasn't a vermin round, so we won't have to save and quit at least. We should just get Manglers every round from now on. I don't know what it is. Like, I feel like pistols must have, like, increased salvage drop rates plus the, the suppressor. Like, it feels like with pistols I get so much extra salvage, which I'm not complaining about right now because we need it. At least, like, we're on round 11 and we're not leaving round 11, so the amount of damage that this gun is doing right now is actually kind of okay, which means that I'm totally comfortable with keeping it for a little bit and just saving up and buying perks, which we need more than we need another pack-a-punch right now, I think. Yeah, just following the scripts, Jacob. As long as the Mangler does what it's supposed to do, we will have no problems. Missed whatever that was. I think it might have been an insta-kill. Okay, let's buy Deadshot. Let's buy this. Eventually we'll have them those all, but no rush. All right, so now we're into it. We're into our startup here. It's all we could have ever asked for. We are going to save and quit probably in, honestly, oh, whoops, probably not too long from now. We're level 53, so we're going to be 6th prestige in a fairly short amount of time, actually. Jacob, I saw you in there. I saw you cooking through 3rd prestige. I feel like the last time I looked, you were 2nd, and I looked today, you were like 3rd prestige level 40. Jacob has been tearing it up this weekend, apparently. I'm ready for the next double XP weekend. If we can get a full-on double XP weekend, depending on where I'm at once we get there, I think I can probably go 2 prestiges in a weekend, based on how I've been playing so far. So if I can get to, like I'm about to be 6th prestige. If I can get to 7th or 8th by the time I get to the next double XP weekend, I can probably get pretty close to Master Prestige, or at least to 10th Prestige, by the time the double XP is over. I'm going to run out of tokens eventually. I've been using my tokens quite aggressively. I mean, I use a decent amount of token, I mean, every day, pretty much. So, I will run out of tokens eventually, but I tell you what, this camo grind would be much easier if I didn't have to worry about unlocking things. Because, like, for example, I've been waiting to hit, or to finish the AS Val until I just hit level 55. Because once I hit level 55, I can just back out. And honestly, I'll probably just use my permanent unlock on the AS Val, so I can prestige right away, but then go finish the challenges on it. And I don't really have anything else I need to permanent unlock right now, so like I'll probably just use the permanent unlock on the AS Val and then finish that gun up sooner rather than later at this point. Any day now. So, I mean, we've gotten most of the perks that we need at the moment. Probably next step is to go ahead and grab armor. I debate changing my zombie build. Yeah, it's a pretty solid gun all around anyway. So like I feel like I wouldn't mind using the permanent unlock just to just have it in general, even for like when I jump into multiplayer. Nah, I lost my train of thought though. yeah, for the GS45 Mustang Sally, I've been thinking about taking my zombie build for that and taking off the dual wield, because I think the camo grind probably would be easier with just the single. Or honestly, like, just spawn into a game with it as a single shot. But don't change the zombie build so that I can still get it off the wall. But, like, I think, honestly, probably easier with the single shot. Okay, we're loaded up on perks now. For camo grinding, Cryo Freeze with the Ice Cloud augment. Super slows the zombies down. So that's my augment of choice for camo grinding. Or that's my ammo mod of choice for camo grinding, rather. So honestly, maybe when we prestige, I'll just do like a full restart instead of a save and quit. And then if I just do a restart, I can just spawn in with the GS45 in a single shot. Honestly, spawn in with it before I prestige, because I haven't used a permanent unlock on it either. So if I can spawn in with it as a single shot, and then save and quit, and then prestige, I'll have it to, work on at least. Alright, let's see. We've got 8 manglers so far. Just really quick, I'm going to, just real quick for the vertical stream here, I need to set up one more thing. I need to do video capture device, new, Elgato, enter, and then what I want to do is I want to turn off the stage manager for a second. I want to come here and edit, and then I want to crop the top of this way down. Like so. Crop it left. Where'd it go? There it is. Crop it left. Crop it right. Like so. Close that. Make this a smidge bigger. And I'm just going to drop that there. I'm actually even going to crop it just a smidge more. Crop left. Crop right. Crop it on the top. Crop it on the bottom. And that way my perks are in there too. And I could put the ammo and stuff in there too, but I'll do that later. So now if I come back to the game, my perks. Oh! Didn't realize I stopped walking in that very compromised position. Yeah, so that ice cloud augment. Very nice. It literally just basically makes the zombies stop moving. Can be quite helpful. Actually doing crazy well on ammo right now. Surprised that I've maintained as much ammo as I have. Should be able to go get the 3-plate armor after this round, I think. Maybe? Now, listen, this makes sense, so don't criticize me for just being stupid about it. But I didn't realize until today, like, when you buy the 3-plate armor, it's actually more durable than if you buy the 2-plate. Because the 2-plate is blue, and the 3-plate is purple. So it's actually just like a higher rarity. I didn't realize that it's actually just like literally more like more durable, actually like stronger armor. I don't know why I didn't realize that, but interesting to note. But taking that into account, kind of weird to also know that there's no gold armor. Why is there no gold armor? Good question. With blue armor, you can take 5 hits per armor plate. And with the purple, you can take 6 hits per plate. With no augments. If you pop some augments on there, it might even be more, but actually I know it's more if you pop augments on there. Yeah, Jacob, that's what I'm saying. Like, it seems like something that just makes sense, because this one's purple and the other one's blue. So, like, in my head, I'm like, okay, yeah, that actually makes a ton of sense. I don't know why I didn't realize that. But at the same time, it's like, I just never thought about that. I don't usually buy the 2-plate depending on what situation I'm in. But, like, if in directed mode, I always just buy the 3-plate because I always just have a crazy surplus of money. But in, like, standard, if I'm in, like, an Easter egg run or something, sometimes I'll buy the 2-plate if I'm like, oh, I gotta do, like, a step where I really need to have armor, but I don't have enough to buy the 3-plate. But it doesn't cost you any more to buy the 2-plate and then upgrade to the 3. It actually costs the same amount, because it's 4K for the 2-plate and then 10K for the 3-plate, or just 14K for the 3-plate if you buy it right away. But, you know, sometimes you would maybe, like, rather buy an extra pack-a-punch or something first, Just depends on the situation. I didn't used to, honestly, like, from the very beginning of the game, I was just like, I'm not ever going to buy a 2-plate. Why would I ever buy a 2-plate? I'm just going to save up and buy the 3. And then I realized that it cost the same amount of money no matter what. So I was, just sometimes if I'm like, I don't want to save up the amount of money that it's going to take me to buy a 3-plate, I'm going to buy a 2 so that I can make it through another couple rounds and spend money on something else and then buy the 3, you know? That's what I'm saying. That's why I didn't buy it, and then I realized it was the same amount of points either way, and I was like, if I'm spending the 14K no matter what, I'm just gonna buy the 2. Alright, so I think I didn't check off my spreadsheet the last time, but I believe that we are at the 1,000 kills with this gun. So I'm just gonna tick that off real quick. And I'm gonna go grab Pack-a-Punch 2 on it in a moment. Honestly, I should probably put Pack 2 on the DM10 because that's like a much weaker weapon at the moment, but I'm not really in any rush to do that. Now really this video is kind of like focused on trying to finish all of the rest of the golds. But at the same time, I'm like, if I could also be grinding for Opal at the same time, I'm just wasting time if I'm not. So it could be so much faster if I just went to round 15 and just grinded for the golds, but at the same time, like, I can grind for Opal at the same time, so like, why would I just not do both? Like, it's just cutting out a step. Might as well do them both at the same time and be done just that much quicker. Yeah, for sure. Well, that makes a ton of sense too, because like you might as well have the launchers going and be working on like taking down like the score streaks and stuff. Oh, finished a challenge. We should see what our other daily challenges are today. Let's see. Oh, I've done them all. Never mind. Oh, yeah, I bet. That one was really easy to get done in zombies. It took me like literally 15 minutes. Because if you go to round 15, you get like 40 something zombies per round. They spawn in super quick, and then you shoot one shot of the giant explosive launcher, and it takes out the entire horde. I actually do have to finish the second launcher, though, which you just reminded me. So that's on our list of guns that we need to finish. Probably not finish specifically today, but actually that would be an easy one to definitely finish today if I were to just grab that out of the box. That would be like a guaranteed that one would definitely be finished in like a short amount of time. Yeah, man. I mean, anything done is a step in the right direction. I have done a lot in zombies, but at least from, in my opinion, the zombies grind, the reason I'm doing the zombies grind and not the multiplayer one is because the multiplayer one is going to be much, much more difficult for me and probably much more time consuming. So I've finished a lot of guns in this grind so far, but like, honestly, a large part of that is just, it's kind of just easier. How are we doing? 17 out of 30 on the DM10. That's what I'm saying, man. It's like I'm super dreading like when I finally decide to go for Dark Matter, and I'm having to do like I'm having to do like snipers, like get 100 headshots with snipers and all these extra challenges with snipers. I'm like barely good at multiplayer using like SMGs and ARs, never mind all the other guns that I'm going to have to use. Like my KD's like a 1.3 or something right now, but as soon as I start going for camos, like I'm going to be negative. I'm going to be a negative KD. Who knows though, maybe it'll result in me playing so much multiplayer that I actually get better at the game. So maybe by the time I finish it, it won't be quite so bad, but who knows. Hey, also, like, I really want to go for the Warzone camo, but, like, I'm literally a terrible Warzone player. Like, I am so bad at Warzone that it's not even funny. But I think it's called Abyss, the Warzone camo, is like pretty sick. Oh yeah, for sure. I'll definitely play some Warzone at some point. I've been wanting to take a look at the new map that came out, the Area 99 or whatever it's called. Because I think that's a Resurgence map, which, if I'm not mistaken, means that you can respawn. Which is part of what I don't like about Warzone, because I feel like, you know, then you go in and you spend 30 minutes in the same game to just die, and then, like, you have to start over the next game. I'd much rather be able to respawn. I've definitely not touched Warzone. I do have some buddies who don't have Black Ops 6, but have Warzone, obviously, because it's free. So I have some buddies that have Warzone and could play Warzone with me. So I'm waiting for the day that they say, like, hey, let's hop on Warzone. And I can say, okay, fine. But, that day hasn't come yet, and I'm not super complaining about it. I've always been a big, like honestly, kind of like a hater, when it comes to Warzone. Like, I've had buddies that have played a lot of Warzone and Battle Royales in general. I have a couple buddies who are really, really into Apex, and I just, like, I never jumped on the Battle Royale train. It was never my speed. But I don't know, I think maybe I like Black Ops 6 enough that I'm willing to try it again. And I don't love the Urzikstan map, and I think that's still like the main Warzone map right now. But if I'm not mistaken, Verdansk from Cold War is coming back at some point. And they were supposed to put out the new Avalon map this year, but then that got pushed off till next year's COD for whatever reason. Which I feel like doesn't make a ton of sense, because that's literally like the setting of the entirety of Black Ops 6, including the next Zombies map, is all set in Avalon. So it kind of doesn't make sense that they push it off, unless the next game is following the same suit, but... I will admit, even before I started streaming COD, like in the past, since this game's come out, really, even before I started streaming COD, I was definitely playing a lot of other games, and I wouldn't have probably honestly even thought about jumping into like a battle royale game at that time. But if I was going to pick a battle royale game to jump into, it would have... Oh man, going down. If I was going to pick a zombies game or a battle royale game to have played at that time, it would have been Warzone. I've tried them all. I tried Apex, I tried PUBG, I tried Fortnite, all those. And I really have just never been a battle royale fan. But if I was going to play a battle royale game, it would have been Warzone before it was any other game. My brother actually got into Fortnite for a little while, and he was pretty decent at it. But like I said, man, it's nothing against the game, and all the respect to the people who play Warzone and are really good at it. It just never has been my thing. And you know what? I think part of it is in multiplayer, for example. Like, I'm all about, in multiplayer, the fast-paced, run and gun. I want to play multiplayer games and drop 50, 60, 70 kills in a multiplayer game. So jumping into a game of Warzone where I could play for an hour and get 5 kills total, just isn't super appetizing to me, honestly. There's the whiteout camo on the 9mm pistol. We are getting close to done with this one. Been a little bit of a process. It's only 500 more critical kills with this gun. We're at 788, so... We're going to have to get another Opal weapon soon. We're almost done with this one. See, that's the thing, though. I've never gotten a win in Warzone. And I think it's maybe just because I get frustrated. Maybe I'm, like, impatient. Because in my head, I'm like, I just want to go into multiplayer and get, like, 1,000 kills and, you know, call it a day. And I can't do that in Warzone. Oh, my God. I think maybe if I was to play Warzone more and get, like, okay at it to the point where, like, even if I could go on and, you know, play a session and get, like, one win in, like, a session, I think I would feel better about it. My friends would all make fun of me because I always used to say, like, oh, I don't like Battle Royale games. They're like, oh, it's just because you're bad at Battle Royale games. So I'm like, well, yeah, kind of. Like, I'm kind of bad at them. And, like, it's just never been the vibe. But, I mean, like I said, I'm down to try it at some point. And by try it, I mean, I've tried it several times, but, I mean, I'm down to play it again and do something successfully would be nice. Come on. I also brought in the power drill. I'm gonna get gold on the power drill. Is gonna be the next melee that I do. I'm actually not too far off of the knife. The knife I have, I think I have the 1,000 critical kills on the knife. But I wanna get the drill. You only need to really get 2 of the melee weapons. I could do the bat, but I don't want to. Plus, you don't unlock the bat until like level 54 or something, and I'm not gonna waste a permanent unlock on the bat. So, because you can really only just spawn in with melees, I'm just gonna get gold on the drill, and that's gonna be my second melee. Plus, I think the drill's probably gonna be more fun than the bat too, to be honest. It was a little bit more of a process to get it in zombies than in multiplayer. You get in zombies you get one hit list thing per every 5 zombie kills. So it takes a little bit more time. Have to get 5,000 zombie kills, but camo grinding, I took care of that in a sitting, but it wasn't too much of a process. What is that? Bonus points? I'll tell you what, when you get to the point that I'm at in zombies, where I've played so many hours of this game, and I have like all the augments unlocked and everything, sometimes you just feel invincible. Like, I just tanked so many hits from those zombies, and I didn't even go down one full armor plate. I will say, I'm pretty excited to see what the next perk is going to be. I really want double tap, but it's not going to be double tap. I really want... no, double tap is kind of the one that I want the most. But it's probably going to be either Death Perception or Vulture Aid. Which, if, like, Death Perception in Cold War, one of the, like, upgrades that you could get on Death Perception was that it would give you more salvage. So, I would not mind having the additional salvage. Yeah, there are some times when I'm like, wow, I could just, like, eat an entire horde of zombies for, like, far too long of an amount of time and not go down. And even if I take full damage, I have Dying Wish, so I'm still not going to go down, and I'm going to keep all my perks and just have to rebuy Quick Revive, and that's it. But I guess that's the benefit I get from playing so many hours of this game. It's a little bit of invincibility. We're pretty loaded on salvage, not gonna lie. Yeah, man, for sure. I was playing with a good buddy of mine who has played a decent amount, but hasn't unlocked nearly all of the augments. And he went down a couple times today while we were doing the Liberty Falls Easter egg, and I was like, oh my god. Like, I had to revive him like 3 or 4 times. And I had 0 downs. And I was like, it's just because I'm, like, overpowered. Alright, so we should take out this Mangler, and this should be Opal on the DM10 here. And there he goes. Or not. What was that? Was that a parasite? Like that green goop that just shot out looked like the parasite goop. Okay, now it should be Opal on the DM10, unless I already got it, but should be right now. Let's see. Okay, no pop-up, but we'll go another round or 2 with it, and that should be it, but oh well. Wouldn't suck if I didn't have one of the marksman rifles gold. I'm pretty sure I have all of them gold, though. I guess we'll be able to check soon. I'm gonna back out after this double XP runs out and check. And also check how close we are to leveling up. Jacob, if you're in a lobby, in like an open lobby, can you tell me what level you unlock the AS Val at? Is it 40? Oh, nope, there it is. There's Opal. I don't know why it took 33 eliminations, but there's Opal. Yeah, I need to go get something else that I can grind for Opal out of the box now. Don't have any more box weapons that I can get Opal on this map. Don't want another pistol. What do we got? Compact. I'm wondering if it's 54 or 55, because if it's 54, after I finish this double XP, I'm going to back out and do a quick game on Terminus to finish that gun. Before I go back into Liberty Falls again, because I just need parasite kills on that gun. $55, yeah. We're close to that. We're not, like, far off of it. Let's see. Opal on the DM10, done. Compact is our next one that we're working on. So we have 8 Opals done. And we have, let's see, 21 Mystic Gold. Ooh, shredded. After we finish the AS Val, we should probably finish the Goblin too. I'm like pretty close to done on the Goblin, but if I finish the Goblin, then we'll be able to just go to Opals on the assault rifles as well. And then we could say we're done with all the assault rifle. We could say we're done with all of that like style of weapon, I guess. So maybe after this, depending on how much XP I have left, I'll jump into a game of Terminus with the Goblin, finish up the Goblin, and try to pull the AS Val out of the box. I don't know. We'll see. I'm just hoping that I hit level 55 before I finish this game, to be honest. Or before I run out of double XP. That's 6 minutes of double XP left, but it's been a while since I've gotten a level up. How are we doing on critical kills with this, too? I think we have, like 200 left, maybe? If I don't hit 55 by the end of this 4.5 minutes, what I'll do is I'll pop a 15-minute. No. I'm lying. No, because I really need to just go in with the AS Val. Spawn in with it. So if I don't hit 55 by the end of these 4.5 minutes, I'll just pop another 15-minute. And finish. Level 55. Ooh, you won. I hate brain rot. Steal so many of my kills. Another thing that I need to do when I hit level 55 also, before I prestige, is I want to go in and set zombie builds for like all of these guns. So that when I pull them out of the box again, I actually have like decent attachments on them. Alright, Popping another 15-minute. I'm not gonna pop a weapon XP, just a regular double XP token. Just so I can hit 55. I wonder... My brother was on earlier. I wonder if he's still on. $55 really has to be like any second now, to be honest. I wish it like actually showed what my progression to between 50 and 55 was. Ooh, and we just got Purple Tiger with the 9mm there. Nice. What are my other challenges with this gun? 300 kills with Cryo Freeze. Oh, I hate this. 300 kills with Cryo Freeze and 300 with Deadwire. Which means I need to get 600 more kills with this gun. So annoying. At least I already have Cryo Freeze turned on. Ooh, my ear just got so itchy. Yeah, true. Otherwise, that would take so long. Oh, my Lanta. I gotta be almost 55. Dude, I feel like it's been so long since I've gotten a level up. That's the first time I've run out of ammo with this gun. Are you kidding me? Buy ammo and then a max ammo literally 2 seconds later. Like, I think that was literally buy a max ammo and then the next kill. Get another one. I have not delved into the reticle challenges, like, at all. But I have completed a lot of them. Right? It's like they knew. Oh, there's 55, finally. Yeah, I am curious on what the new special zombie will be on the new map coming. I think, based on some pictures, that it could be pretty similar to the Mimic from Cold War. Similar to it. Not exactly like it, but similar to it. There's a couple of people that were like, oh, it's going to be this, going to be this, going to be this. I don't think it's going to be something that we've seen before, but it looks kind of like a Mimic. Okay, so. It does say that my brother is still online. I'm going to text him. Okay, so. Loadout. Well, 9mm, we can say. All done, finally. And, oh my god, we only have 158 of those. That kind of sucks. But, we are making progress on that. Now, let's go here to assault rifles. I just want to see. For this, we need 10 manglers and then the gold challenge. Now, for the AS Val, let's go ahead. Where do you see the reticle challenges? I guess, can I do this and then... Aha. Well, whatever. Ooh. Oh. I actually don't like that. I do like this camo, though. Okay, so we are going in now just to a standard mode game of Terminus. Because with the AS Val, all we really need is parasites and then rapid kills. Wait. Okay, yes, I did finish that one. Just wanted to check that. And then we need just manglers with the goblin, which we'll probably just finish that on Liberty Falls again afterwards. That'll be easier as long as we can pull it out of the box. Check the streams here. Okay. Does it do anything to the parasites? Or just vermins? I saw it like turns them into like slugs or something, doesn't it? Come on, don't fail the first step here. I might use a permanent unlock on this. Maybe. I don't know. I'll have to decide if I like it or not. Ah, stop it. If I can hit shots, that would be great. Well, it'll be on for the next time I'm on. For the next time I'm on Liberty Falls. $750 plus 1,500. do a little bit of math there. Keep this guy alive. Here's some parasites. Just be one step closer to the challenge. You can't jump down here, can you? No, you can't. I was just wondering if you could jump down there early, because you can just jump down there when it's open. Oops. Didn't want that. Although I guess if I'm really just trying to pass to vermin rounds, I guess it doesn't really matter. If I start this now, I'm probably going to fail it, to be honest, but that's okay. Ooh. Yeah, they are kind of just like little slugs. Oh, we passed it. Kind of surprised. Actually, do not like it. I'm kind of excited to see what the Pack-a-Punch camo looks like on the new map. Okay, at this point, basically just passing rounds until I can kill parasites. I don't even know if I'm going to buy perks, to be honest. I guess I'll buy Deadshot. I'll probably just buy Deadshot and Jug. Yes. The Thanksgiving version. Where are the parasites? We need more parasites. Sweet potato casserole. Mm. You can tell you're from the East Coast. I say lovingly as somebody who's also from the East Coast. My favorite Thanksgiving dish. Okay, so I'm like really weird about turkey actually. And people tell me that I'm gross about it all the time. Like Thanksgiving turkey, I like the white meat, like the breast meat. But like super plain, no gravy, just salt. I know this isn't really a dish either, but like eggnog, man. I could drink gallons of eggnog. Yeah, I know. My wife makes fun of me for it all the time. Um, I mean, I'm always more of like a white meat fan. Like we don't eat a lot of beef, to be honest. We mostly eat chicken in our house, as in like me and my wife. Um, and even when we eat chicken, I mostly eat the white meat of the chicken. Um, like probably the number one meat that we eat is like just like chicken breast, but eggnog is like my favorite. I love eggnog, but like you have to like milk to like eggnog. I know a lot of people that don't like milk, so I mean, don't get me wrong. You know, I like it. I like a good thigh. I like a good old drumstick every now and then. But like if you catch me on any day saying like, "Oh, what are you making for dinner?" Like, I'm gonna probably choose some sort of a chicken breast meal before I choose like a dark meat meal. You know what I mean? I think for multiple reasons. I mean, it's cheaper, which is good for people who don't have money. Um, and also, just in general, it's like I don't know. I don't know. I like it better. I don't know. At the risk of my family possibly seeing this at some point as well, like to be honest, my family has always been kind of like kind of very um bland in regards to like the spices and things that we put on food. So I think I might like the dry meat with salt on it for like nostalgia purposes also. My wife and I both love milk. We go through like multiple gallons of milk a week. I do like coffee, yeah. I don't do like black coffee though. I guess I can do black coffee, but like if I'm gonna drink coffee, most of the time it's like like a Dunkin's coffee with like a flavor in it. I don't usually like make coffee at home kind of coffee. Not that I don't like it, but like I just don't do it very often. I go through like coffee phases too. Like I'll go for a while where I don't drink coffee like ever, and then like I'll break out the Keurig and I'll have like 2 cups of coffee a day for like a month, and then I won't drink coffee for like a while. Not for any specific reason, it just kind of like works out that way. I just need a handful more parasites at this point, I think, in order to finish this up. And like, I don't think that we're close to prestige yet. I think we need like 60k XP to get there, but like we're definitely not far away. I'm not gonna finish it tonight though, honestly. Probably after I finish getting these parasite kills is when I'm gonna get off tonight. Oh, look at that. First time chatter. Best viewers on viewerzoneonline.com. I love that. I was like wicked big into specifically Dunkin's coffee in like high school and college. Like I would have a Dunkin's coffee like probably 90% of the time in my hands. But obviously that's expensive. Aw, thanks, Jacob. You don't get many of those on YouTube, but like on Twitch, I feel like I get those like every day. Every time I play or every time I stream, I get like at least one of those comments on Twitch. I didn't want this to take this long because now that we're on round 16, we're going to start getting amalgams, and I really didn't want to get to that point in this game. There he is. Oh, okay, but we're actually just shredding it. That's fine. I guess it doesn't matter. I bet you'd get a lot of those chats on like TikTok too. Ooh, my highest round. That's not real. My highest round on this map is like 40. Parasites! Okay, this should hopefully end this challenge. There it is. Ooh, that's actually a sick camo, too. I feel like I should probably just finish gold on this gun while I'm on this map. Okay, so jumped into Terminus real quick just to finish up the Parasite challenge. Just finished up the Parasites, and now I'm going to go maybe another round or two, and we should finish up gold on the AS Val, and also be pretty close to Prestige. Yeah, I've spent a lot of time on it, but honestly, part of the reason I still have it now is because I, like, not super often, but I mean, I post on it every now and again, so, like, if I got rid of it, I wouldn't be able to post on it anymore, which I don't think that posting on TikTok necessarily, like, super helps my YouTube. Like, I don't think I'm, like, driving YouTube traffic through TikTok, but I think that it's more helpful than it isn't helpful. Like, it's not having any negative effects. And TikTok live streams are, like, a really good way for, like, discoverability. Like, being found on TikTok through, like, you know, the TikTok algorithm is one of the easier ways to actually be, like, found by viewers. That's another amalgam, I think, somewhere. Whoa. Ooh. This is huge. Nope, don't want that. Might as well call in this SAM trial here. Just gonna spawn in extra zombies, basically. Woo. Yeah, I'm liking it so far. I think I'll probably use my permanent unlock on it anyway, even though I wasn't necessarily planning to use it. I think it will probably be worth it. I think I might just call that exfil. Let me grab a chopper gunner. I've actually never done an exfil on this map before. I go all the way to an island. Holy crap. Quick little exfil. Honestly, the chopper gunner is like a cheat code. Makes it so much easier. Loading, loading. Alright, well, that's taking too long. I'm just going to hit the dashboard, honestly. Okay, let's see. Yeah, we're not that far off from... How do I see it? We only need like 15k XP to get that level up there. But it's 2 a.m. Tired. So that's going to be it for tonight. We are going to hit the hay. Got a little bit of a late start to the stream because I was trying to figure out all this like multi-streaming stuff and get both of these platforms running. But thanks for watching, Jacob. And if anybody's in here right now, thanks for watching. And thanks for watching on YouTube also. That's sick. Bye.